Hello everyone. So, in this podcast, I bring you something different. Recently, I have hosted the annual Love Immersion that happens around Valentine's time and is an incredible deep immersion where we speak about love, intimacy, initiating men, tantric relationships. It's a full immersion, especially for the Valentine's time. And this year, I decided to bring one guest in one of the days, our dear Iolanda, who is a life coach, relationships coach. She also does family constellations and tarot reading. And she has moved from monogamy to unconventional relationships. And I wanted you to understand how to, from a different perspective, how to love in integrity, with honesty, with passion, someone when you are in unconventional relationship. Either this is monogamy, open relationships, polyamory. What is in integrity? What is dishonesty? And the hot topic of this moment. Do we have the one, so the partner for life, or do we have different the ones and the now? This was one of the most beautiful insights of this entire immersion, and I felt to share it publicly to all of you so you can have a taste of the deep conversations that happened inside our program. The program is Alchemy of Love and Intimacy, and inside I hosted the special module of the Valentine's time. You also find all the information to join this program in the description. I hope you enjoy. And taking from here, this is the reason why people enter into unconventional relationships. And how can you love in different ways? Because maybe the other person is not supposed to be that one again, the one you are going to marry, have kids, but has something for you. And then you build a structure that works for what you have to work on, for the contract you are supposed to do together. And this is the purpose of opening different structures of relationships. How do you really manage? I think it's incredible because I saw you, the way that you live. It's not something like something primal. I want to fulfill a sexual desire, but you have a deep love within, and you understand that different people are supposed to evolve you in different ways, right? Because how you hold it without entering into triangulations. What I see in polyamory is people entering in many women say that they want to enter because the men want, but they don't want, and then they enter into these shadow patterns. They feel jealous, they feel insecure, they feel unsafe. I think it's very different from the way you live. From the way you live, I saw how you were and I saw how you are now, and that confidence, I think it's really remarkable.
That's why, because in the past I could not see my worth, and I had the expectation to my lover to see my worth. Now I can see my worth, and my worth is negotiable. Inner worth, it's like a mantra for me. My inner worth is untouchable. I become much more mature, and because I become much more mature, now I have the power and the capacity and the consciousness to see the love for the level of consciousness that the real love is. So I really believe the love is free. I really believe that the true love, the adult love, it's a love that is the opposite of the Disney fantasy. But you were saying about the one, finding the one. Exactly. I don't believe in the one. I believe in the now. And I don't believe there
Wow.
are one person. I believe there are many persons that, so the one is a beautiful story, but I think it's a bit romanticized. So yeah. So, and it's the opposite of, for me, waiting to find the one is a way of you not live the love wildly. If is a way of you not mature yourself, is a way of you stay in your childhood. Like I will wait for the
Like
prince,
Cinderella.
like Cinderella, like the princess. Yeah, you are like in the archetype of a princess. You are not
Yes,
going to the archetype
I
of
get
a
it.
queen. Yeah, and I believe the real love, inside the real love, there are a lot of discomfort. It's not like rainbows. Real love, for you to love wildly, for you to love in a mature way, in an adult way, you have to hold this great capacity to, you have to hold the capacity, you have to have this capacity to hold the discomfort. To be honest, as you are saying, to be honest, it's in the past I was not honest in my relationships, and I will tell you the truth. When I had this ex relationship with the guy that you know, I was so afraid that he was with another woman, because
I remember.
inside of me, I knew, inside of me, I always knew this would be the normal. So I didn't want, exactly. Imagine, it was an inner conflict. Like inside of me, I knew this would be completely normal if he wants to be with another girl. But society tells me that I want to be, we need to be monogamous, we need to be only, we need to be exclusive. But inside of me, I knew we are not exclusive. We are not, we cannot possess another. So that was my conflict. Did you understand?
Yeah, and I want to take this to go deeper into a topic, which is I want you to understand why you think the way you think, why we think that the Cinderella is the way to go, why we think that the one is the
Mm-hmm.
thing. I think in my life, I will, like, my the one is the a mature relationships or several mature relationships that I will have. But until that, I
Mm-hmm.
need to go through another relationships that prepare me for that. Right. This is also, I believe, and maybe it's not the one, maybe they're the ones, like, I don't know. So
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to take a point, a parenthesis here, because it, for me, it helps me to understand why we think the way we think. And if you are born, in the 80s, in the 90s, we were born with these movies, the Cinderella, the Little Mermaid, and all these movies. The only reality that you know is that they are waiting for the prince. It's the perfect journey of the maiden. And as kids, as children, we absorb everything. We are in the most receptive way. Actually, the reason why we have to work with the inner child, it's because the working with the inner child helps us to come back to this sense of receptivity. Because when we think about the most receptive moment in our lives is not at all any moment you have lived in adulthood. It's somewhere in your childhood, because it's actually where you know, you are out of your power. You are receptive. Your parents are taking care of you. You don't know, they are feeding you. They are providing for you everything. You are being taken care. So you're in a complete receive mood. So you are in a state that you receive everything, even the movies you consume. So when you train your brain to just see the princess and the mermaid who, follow leaves everything behind for the one. Okay, although I feel they're incredible spiritual movies. The Little Mermaid, I feel it's one of the most incredible spiritual movies, because it's the lesson of choosing love no matter what. But in those stories, they just have one man. all the time. All the stories there is only one man. She didn't have any kind of situationships with some another mermaid, like she was completely virgin and then until she find, the prince. So although it has incredible spiritual, even Pocahontas, there is a lot, the way that she listens to the trees, the way that she's connected with nature. It's pretty shamanic and has a lot of incredible spiritual messages. But again, the impossible love, and he's leaving and he's the one, and there is Pocahontas Dois who goes and finds him again. So it's always the same man. So there is no movie, I don't remember that, multiple relationships. So we were educated that that's the standard. Plus, we grow up, we move from the Disney movies, and then most of you are imprinted with Catholicism.
Right.
That also says you have to marry forever and divorce is not allowed. So what is telling you? That you only have one person and the contract with that person is the rest of your life, which means one of the things that makes you evolve in life, and again, relationships are a part of evolution as long as there is also sexual chemistry. Because if you are with someone, because sexuality matures you, because sexuality moves your energy, sexuality will move energy and things in your body, emotions in your body, stuff in your body that will make you uncomfortable. The purpose of activating sexual energy is to move also stagnant energies in your body, stagnant emotions. Some people use sexuality, and I have used it as well, to heal trauma. Because when you connect with your womb, and all of you know, because you have done the womb wealth program, when you start to connect with your womb, when you start to do work with sexuality, you start to remember things that you forgot and you need to heal. So the purpose of sexuality is to accelerate the purpose of evolution. If you're in a relationship that you don't have sexual energy anymore and there is no sex anymore, that's the obvious sign that the contract has ended, because the purpose is that you increase that sexual energy together. Because, okay, we can have multi-orgasmic states, and I teach you how, but I also tell you, in couple is easier. I'm not going to tell you, I can do even more than with a partner. If you find the right chemistry, you can quantum leap in the soul evolution, in sexuality, in everything. And so, this to tell you, Catholicism tells you, well, maybe the contract with the person you married, maybe it's set by God, by the soul, by the universe, that you have 5 years. And after 5 years, maybe the contract has ended. You have evolved what was written, okay? But then Catholicism says, hey, no, you cannot divorce. Like, you have to stay here. That's the way. And then on top of that, we have a society that made women financially dependent on men, which makes it even harder to leave the relationship. So then this is the perfect potion for you to not evolve. Perfect. It's a perfect equation for you to not evolve, basically. And so there are many traps in life, but the purpose of these traps is for you to again have the power of choosing yourself despite obstacles. And the reason why we believe that there is only one way is because we were educated consuming those realities. After you finish the Disneyland part, you enter into, have baptism and Catholic, and I was in Catholic college. And then you marry, there is again saying that there is this only way. And then, Tantra, which is something that really expands your sexuality, was demonized towards prostitution. So there is a lot that makes us blind to what is real with the reality. But when you are connected with your body knows the path. And sooner or later, if you keep doing the work, which is what Yolanda was saying, you will know that deep inside, what is the reality? You will know deep inside. And that reality will evolve and will become more clear relationship by relationship, interaction by interaction. I'm not in telling you that you should, any man that comes up, you should have sexual interactions with. But when the body says yes to, not forcing yourself. When the body feels its part, maybe some people is part of them to have a lot of partners. Maybe some people are supposed to have also the mix of being more introspective and with other partners. Like, everyone is also different, but your body knows what is best for you. The crystal ball we are searching in witches is inside your body as well. Yes, the other day we were I was saying, like, those who also were born with a Barbie, okay, playing with a Barbie, you see, you tend to see it's like the concept of beauty is the Victoria's Secret model, the old Victoria's Secret model, the perfect, perfect nose, perfect everything, like fine lines, tall, small. And then who grew up with the Bratz, which much more curvy, much more bigger eyes, completely unrealistic proportions. And then you see the tendency of the Kardashians, So the way we grew up affects tremendously the standards we have in life, even in beauty. So understanding why we think the way we think and never stop questioning yourself. Right? And we have here a lot of answers.
Yeah, Ines, before we see these questions, I just want to add something what
Yes, go.
you said. You were saying about our body knows. Sometimes we don't respect our body because we are waiting for the one. We don't allow ourselves to live incredible experiences. Our body knows, but we are in the mind like, no, this is not the one. I need to wait for the one. I need to wait for the prince. And then we don't allow ourselves to live these incredible experiences. And I some minutes ago, while you were talking, I had one of the greatest insights ever.
Go for it.
About the one. The belief of the one. The one is a nice belief, but I would prefer to use the expression the now. Not the one. We have the now.
I love it.
Yeah, not the
I
one.
love it.
Yeah, I will not find the one, but I will find the now, because the only reality that exists is the now. When we are waiting for the one, the one, we are projecting our life for the future, and we are losing all the opportunities that there already exist in the now, because there are already opportunities right now for us in the now. And this is the first insight. So we are projecting the one for the future. Is always the one is never in the present, is always in the future, always in the future. And the other insight was, when we believe there are the one person, we are taking value to the other incredible persons that came to our life. Imagine, I had 10 I had 10 ex-boyfriends, that all of them were my the one. And all of them were my the now of the moment, the one of the moment. So I would not say I have the one, because, okay, I had 10 ex-boyfriends, 10 men that I loved so much. I would not take value to any of them, saying that, Ah, no, one of them was the one, and all the others. You understand?
Yeah, wow, this is amazing insight.
Exactly. We are
It's
taking the
amazing insight.
value, like we are putting a person in a pedestal. We say pedestal.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
We are putting like this is this is better than all the ones. All the ones, all the life
Wow,
that I
this is incredible.
exactly was like shit. They don't have value. My stories with that person, they don't have value. Only this guy, only this is my prince. Only this is the one. The other ones I will forget. This is not love. The real love is
Wow.
love for all of them. I still love all my ex-boyfriends.
I also have amazing relationships with some of my ex-boyfriends, and you know,
Love
like
all of them.
sometimes I have slept in their houses. We don't have any more sexual connection, but we have become best friends.
Mhm.
Wow, this is one of the most amazing insights I have heard. Like
Exactly.
it
Yeah, it
makes so
was
much sense.
so much chance because we are taking value to the people, to the people that were in our lives. So that's why I would prefer to use the expression the now
Mm-mm-mm-mm.
instead of the one, because the one is like, like something realistic, and the
Unrealistic, yeah.
unrealistic,
Yeah.
exactly.
I
And we
fantasized.
fantasize, exactly, romanticize, and we have lots of people that are a match for us in the now. So I think this is for me, of course, I would respect the now idea, because for me is an idea. For me is not realistic, is an idea, but I would prefer, and I would consider that is more mature to see the people as the now people. This is the now man, because the now is the only reality that exists. The
It's
future
incredible.
doesn't even exist, and we
Wow.
are lacking opportunities. We are losing opportunities to live incredible experience because we don't allow yourselves to live in the now, because we are waiting for the one in the future.
One of the most amazing insights I have heard. Like
Exactly.
it
Yeah, it
makes so
was
much sense.
so much chance because we are taking value to the people, to the people that were in our lives. So that's why I would prefer to use the expression the now
Mm-mm-mm-mm.
instead of the one, because the one is like, like something realistic, and the
Unrealistic, yeah.
unrealistic,
Yeah.
exactly.
I
And we
fantasized.
fantasize, exactly, romanticize, and we have lots of people that are a match for us in the now. So I think this is for me, of course, I would respect the now idea, because for me is an idea. For me is not realistic, is an idea, but I would prefer, and I would consider that is more mature to see the people as the now people. This is the now man, because the now is the only reality that exists. The
It's
future
incredible.
doesn't even exist.
One of the most incredible insights I have ever, like, seriously, like, this is
Yeah,
so incredible. I agree with you I mean, I have the goosebumps as you speak. Like, are you girls feeling this inside? Like the power of this inside? This is incredible. And it's true, like if most of you have maybe gone through that maybe you are left by another woman, like your boyfriend left you for another woman, and imagine he starts to call, this is the one, the one, the one. I mean, yeah, if I would have seen that, I would feel like shit.
I had another additional insight. We are not only taking value to the man that um, passing through your life, but you are
Yeah.
taking value to yourself, because if you are there are only one, the one, so the all the other men or woman that you had in your life, they didn't represent something important for you, so you are not taking only value to the man but to yourself, because you are saying that what you lived until the now that you found the one doesn't have so much importance, as the situation or the relation you are living at the moment.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Because where we are, we were becoming a person. And as I said in the beginning of this call, those people helped us to become the person to be with the now. I
exactly.
said this in the beginning, right? And so you are maturing, you are having the contracts and the karma that you need to find the next, the now.
Mm,
And so those people helped you to upgrade somehow if you were, allowing yourself to
mhm,
upgrade. So this was one of my favorite moments out of million incredible transformational transmissions that have been changing lives. This love immersion is really one of a kind. And if you wish to see the full episode and the full immersion and be part of an incredible community and this incredible journey with over 50 hours of transmissions, activations, powerful healing methods to completely become an alchemist in love, intimacy, sexuality, power, anything in your life, you find the link to join this incredible journey in the description of this podcast. And see you in the next episode.